welcome to Sadie's Spincraft. Excuse this, I'm a bit drained, but we'll get there. Something different for today. We are using the hand combs, and I'm going to mix the Hebridean. Oh, it's already got some on. Sorry, Hebridean and this lovely Angelina Hot Fix copper. Green there, but then you move it and you get a copper going through it. And what we're going to end up with is these pretty sparkly bits of Hebridean, ready to spin. I'm not going to change the fibre colour, it's all natural. I just wanted a bit of sparkle added into it. So, first of all, we need to set the combs up, so I'll show you how to do that. These are my lovely little combs. I'll move you back a bit. So, these are my combs. Take that out so that we can take these up. I always have one, and you can tell which one it is, that's always in because of the muck. And this goes in there. And then what we'll do is, I'm not going to use this comb. I'm going to pop that to one side because we don't need it. All we're doing is layering and taking off. So, let me find the end of me. So, get this placed on here. So that's one lot. I'm thinking maybe you need to come around here slightly. Let's see if we can. There we go. I'll have to excuse the clothes in the background because it is a washroom as well as a craft room. So I've loaded on a bit of the Hebridean. Now I'm going to get some of the Angelina. You don't need a lot, honestly. So I'll get the Angelina and I'll place that on and take it off, it's going to be easier. Get some more of the Hebridean, just pop that on top like that. There's a bit of VM there, so I'll take that out. A bit more Angelina, and then because we don't want it too full, I'll do one more of the Hebridean and then we'll diz it off. And the reason why you don't want it too full is because it gets hard work with your diz. So lift it up at the back so it all fluffs it up and it's not all compact. This is where your diz comes in handy. So I don't have a little hook to go through, so I tend to get the end, fold it and just twist it a little to go through that tiny hole there. And then what I'm doing is I push it to the beginning of the staple length because these are obviously a little bit longer. And then just gently pull to about the length of the staple length and then push it back so it gets, I don't want to say stuck because if it gets stuck then you're going to struggle with it. So just push it forward till about where your staple length is again. Grab and slowly draft backwards. Move forward. Slowly draft backwards and move forward. I don't usually work that slow because I know roughly what I want to do, so I speed up. This staple length will get shorter because it's mill comb top, not hand comb top. So I won't take it all off because it just gets too short. I'll save that to go with the rest and I'll make rolags, comb waste rolags. So that's our roving, and just into a little nest ready to start spinning. So I'll do another one because I do need roughly about 50 grams and I've got about 30. So we'll do another one. So get the hebridean on, and you will get bits of VM in your raw fleece and your raw, well, it's not raw, is it? Your milk on top. You will still get bits of vegetable matter in it. And believe me, when you finish doing this, you will be covered in glitter. I say glitter, in Angelina. It's very, very flyaway and it's very everywhere. So, one more bit of Angelina. And then one more bit of hebridean. And then we'll move that up. So, like I do, twist the end slightly, fold it, twist again, get my diz. I've got to do that right. Through the diz, and we're on. So, slowly pull. Excuse me. One day I will have a hackle, and when I get the hackle I will gladly show you all how to diz off a massive hackle, which is basically the combs like this but on a longer base, and it's easier to get a bigger roving like this. I mean, I could leave the diz on there if I wanted, reload the comb and carry on and make longer roving, but I'd only end up splitting it anyway. But for when I start selling the fibres that I blend, I will need a hackle to make longer roving. So that once again is a little bit of waste. I will make that into rolags. So there's no waste. It looks like waste, but there's no waste because I have a big bag. I'll show you. So when I run out of fibres to play with, I've got a nice bag of comb waste here. It's got sparkles and all sorts in it. It's got pinks, it's got whites, it's got purples, it's got browns, even bits of greens. So yeah, that will get combed at some point. Not combed, sorry, carded. And then we'll have another funky, wonderful end of comb yarn. I really didn't know what to call it then, but you know, these things happen. Especially when you've got a brain like a sieve like mine. My brain just seems to think of fibres and yarn and what I'm going to spin next. It don't consist of food or anything like that. I suppose it consists of the kids and Chris and a few other people's in my life. I'm going to be naughty and show you what happens when you overload it. And even I'm going to struggle with this. VM. So to me this is overloaded because I've put loads on. Excuse me. So fluff that out. If you notice, it's well over where it needs to be. It's in clumps. It's not, I don't know how to explain it, but it's near enough coming off at the top because there is too much on. So I'll get the dish ready. And the way to sort this, I shall show you what I've found anyway. So you'll go on, usual, and already it's too thick and I'm struggling to pull back because there's so much on. Pull down and to the side and then back again to that side, and you'll get there a bit easier than going straight on directly onto it. But I don't want to pull too hard because it'll all come off. And you get a lot more waste. So a lot more waste because you can't get off what you want to get off. So yeah, that's the roving. Sorry I had to stop there. The daughter came home, so I had to answer the door to her. So yeah, that's what happens when you have too much on. Yes, you get a bigger amount of fibre in your little thingamybobs, nests, but you don't actually get anything, because if I show you the difference in waste. So that's from the one where I overloaded it, so there's quite a bit there, and that's from the one where I didn't overload it, and yeah, not as much waste. So I recommend not overloading your wonderful combs and enjoy them, play with them, and yeah, I'm saying a lot of ands. So that's the end of this for today. Hopefully I will get another one up. There's not much we can do with combs, but it's mainly the blending and the process of the fleece. Once I get the fleeces, well, the swale dale done, I may bring you along for that as well, show you how I skirt it and separate it and everything, and getting it ready. So yeah, that's what your combs are for. I will do another one of blending some fibres, but fingers crossed you shall see this lovely lot being spun up at some point. Alright, thank you ever so much. Don't forget to leave us a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Love and hugs to everybody. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening or night time, wherever you are in the world. Love you all. Bye.